We've all been in this situation before. Everybody did. And this is what people call ELO hell, which all of the feeders and the FKers just happens to be in your team. Let me just say this, there's no ELO hell. ELO hell is just a myth and something like an excuse for you for being a bad League of Legends player. So let me give you 5 reasons why you're stuck in ELO hell. Number 5. You only know how to play one role or one champion in ranked. There are 5 roles in League of Legends: top, jungler, mid, AD carry, and the support. In ELO hell, there are 6 roles: top, jungler, mid, AD carry, support, and the feeder. The feeder is an upper class of those 5 classes, and the only thing you need to master him is to not look at the minimap and rush towards enemy nexus. Of course, you only want to play one role and be good at it so you can carry your team. But what happens when things doesn't go your way and somebody else looks mid and you have to go jungle? And the question is, have you ever bothered learning how to jungle? Probably not. Then you fail couple ganks, you lose double buff to bot, and that leads to my next reason. Number 4. You raids and you're toxic towards your team. Let's say your team gives first blood and all you do is typing in the chat GG or great job. Nobody wants to hear you saying that in a ranked game 5 minutes in, like seriously the game just started. When you die bot lane, first thing you do is to blame the jungler for not ganking your lane. Have you ever thought that the jungler won't come tower diving Rambo style bot because you're constantly pushing your lane? You are the type of person that most likely would get baited during 1v5 in the bush and then blame the support for no wards. So by the time you start blaming your team and going keyboard hero, you lost the game. People in your team will perform worse and you'll continue to get mad and flame the chat. This is how you sound when you're flaming the chat.
First blood.
Yeah, sounds about right. Number 3. You are not warding or not warding properly. First of all, the support you have on bot lane, he ain't Jesus, he ain't a miracle worker, and he ain't a bank. All team members should buy wards. There's no excuse for you that you were in top lane 10 minutes in and you got ganked and then flamed the support for no wards. The support is on bot lane with your AD carry and he's warding around the Drake area. Your job as top is to ward your pushes and prevent ganks on your ass. Same goes for mid, and the jungler needs to ward enemy objectives from time to time like blue, red, and counter jungle the enemy jungler. Then again, there is no excuse for you to flame the support late game for no wards. It's your job as well to take wards in the late game. The only role that doesn't really need to buy wards is your AD carry on the laning phase because somebody already got that covered. Number 2. Scoring support is not the end of the world. You are a last pick in the matchmaking and you type in the chat top, mid or feed. Then they lock in all the roles except support and you're like, oh my god, what the fuck, I have to play the city support again. Well, I got some news for you. If you are that type of person who does that, then you deserve to stay in plastic too. Most of the times in team fights, it's a support who makes the plays. It's a support who makes the engages. So Nazulti, Blitz Pull for example. You wouldn't start a team fight with Ezreal jumping in. Well, technically you could, but...
Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill. Enemy quadra kill. Enemy pentakill. Ace.
Yeah. From time to time you'll have to play support, so you'll have to make the best of it and not playing about it or blocking Z support. I know that you feel bad because you think support is boring and you can't trust others carry the game, but sometimes everything goes better than expected. So stop being a little bitch about it and go watch some guides for warding and buy some support champions. Number 1. The other team was just better than yours. Sometimes you will encounter a team that's just outplaying yours and that's all there is to it. There will be a lot of matches in rank that there will be unwinnable, for example. The game comes to late game and the teams are pretty equal in scores and gold and the team fight starts. And just because they had better positioning and better CC, you lost the team fight and you lost the game as well. One thing to point out as well is if you are stuck in a certain division or tier, then you might belong to it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But another point of view is that you're not trying to get better and you're just playing the game. These were the 5 reasons why you're stuck in ELO hell. Thanks for watching.